How's it going, everybody? Good evening. Thank you so much for joining us. This is Bad House, and this is our one-shot for Balikbayan. Thank you so much for, well, basically me and my team for funding this one-shot. If you want to support Balikbayan, the comic Kickstarter, you can check it out right now. Link is in the chat. Don't have any automated stuff here today, but we're still so happy to have you guys. We are currently at almost like 3,700 right now, out of a goal of like 11,000 and change. So you guys can make this comic book happen. It's about Filipino culture and Filipino horrors. It would mean the world to us if you would be able to help us out with that. Anyway,
I have to share this with my whole family right now.
Fuck yeah. But yeah, that being said, let me introduce you to our cast for this Kids on Bikes game. Let's start with Kappa.
Hi everyone, my name is Kappa Christians OK2, and I will be playing MJ Leyende. He/him pronouns.
Amazing. Let's get Ryomasa next.
Oh, hey, I'm Wasa. I use any pronouns, unlike this definitely straight and absolutely not repressing anything. Zeke Leande, he/him pronouns, very clearly not a problem. Don't worry about it.
JPG.
Hi everyone, I'm JPG. Tonight I'm playing Joe Leande. He/him pronouns as well.
And last but not least, Jelly.
G'day everyone, my name is Wasa. I use all the pronouns, and I am playing Jelly, who uses she/they pronouns.
Fantastic. You will notice on the overlay that I messed up some of the pronouns. That's my bad. It took a week to put this together. Little peek from behind the scenes here, but
whoa. We do have to say thank you to Fabian for having us here to get to support this incredible Kickstarter. Thank you again for giving us the chance to do this.
Well, thank you.
I'm so excited.
Instead, you threw this together in a week.
Exactly.
Yeah, there are minimal issues.
Phenomenal.
Yes.
And getting like the most talented, hottest TTRPG Filipinos that you possibly could. Come on, man.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That being said,
let's go.
Don't look at the pronouns over there. We do have pronouns on our captions that are correct. So if you wanna like refer to our cast in the chat, feel free to do so that way. That being said, we are going to jump into it. Oh, my name is Fabian. I'm here. I'm your game master. Yeah, he/him pronouns. I forgot to say that. Anyway, let's get into it. It's a hot summer in Cavite. You flew about 16, 18, 20 hours overseas just for this moment. Unfortunately, this moment isn't anything of joy, of anything of celebration. Unfortunately, this time is for mourning. The whole Leande clan, a few weeks prior to this, received a really sad email, some phone calls, some Skype calls, some Viber messages. Rodney Leande has passed away. With the unfortunate news, whether you had like a really close relationship with the patriarch of the Leande family, whether you were distant, one thing is for certain: you'll be able to see your childhood best friends again. your cousins. During the whole ceremony, you see titos and titas, kuyas and ates, talking to each other. Just oh, I just realized I'm coming from the wrong caption box. Coming in with the wrong caption box. Anyway, they're all grieving. You see some of the titas are inconsolable, some of the titos being strong and being stoic and silent is the cultural norm for a lot of Filipinos to, especially the men, to stay strong for the family. And with the crackers set during the wake, bunch of snacks and the kids running around, they urge everybody to exit the area of the wake as the procession is going to happen. The coffin is loaded up behind a hearse, and you walk kilometers to the resting site as he is lowered 6 feet below the ground. The cries echo in the open space of the field, and you go back to the family home. The family home is a huge wooden home built by your ancestors. It stood through the test of time, and it stood through the Second World War. A little bit of the... My audio is going crazy right now. I'm so sorry. A lot of the sides of the houses, you could find little burn marks that were kept as a memory that the family stood strong during the most hard moments, the most scariest moments of the country. And there you see each other the first time in 3 years, finally able to console one another during this loss. Let's start with Kappa. Describe your character, and what are you doing right now during this kind of gathering after the funeral?
Yeah, I think MJ is, well, you'd see a very somewhat lanky individual. Definitely a body that, definitely a figure that is constantly moving, constantly in motion. Maybe, like wiry arms. You can definitely tell that there's muscle underneath, but very skinny. He's wearing he's wearing slacks and a white polo shirt and a completely shaved head.
Okay.
At the moment, MJ is nervously like kind of sitting in thought, apart from the crowd, scratching his bottle, the label of the bottle that he's holding off with his thumb, kind of deep in thought.
And what is this thought that you have?
Mostly it's just tired, the travel here was very last minute. Coming off of a double shift from work, I haven't had very much time to just sit and absorb all of this. obviously there's sadness, and part of the responsibility here is to be supportive to those who are around. But I think this might be the first time that I have been able to just have a quiet moment to myself. I didn't have to do say hello to someone, pay respects to someone, sit in one of the ceremonies.
Okay. And as you're deep in thought, your concentration just breaks, and you finally see one of your cousins. Ryomasa, please describe your character. And how are you doing? What are you doing during this week?
Zeke is what you would refer to as short-lapsed royalty. Not really a short king by any definition. But like five on a good day, maybe, kind of squat. Built like the kind of person who played tennis because they have money and don't know what to do with themselves, so they.
Are we
tennis
Are
court.
we saying 5'5" is short now?
Yeah.
In the Philippines, no.
No.
The Philippines, no.
Like, come on, man.
In the
Where are the
Philippines,
Philippines?
no, but like
That's
Sitting right here.
tall.
I live here, so like
I don't even
get
make
judged for being
5'5".
5'6" constantly. So like but yeah, it is like, again, sort of built like a person who's done sports and exercise not because they enjoy it, because they have money and that's what you do to look busy. Sort of squarish, sort of plastic framed glasses, and the ghost of a beard somewhere that is patchy, and he's trying to grow it out and it's not really working. But maybe out of sheer stubbornness he can get it to grow more than a shadow. But and I think he's been avoiding MJ for most of this week, because like they're working on something together and he doesn't know how to approach that conversation at a funeral. So he's just been mostly dodging it and putting it off.
As you're...
Zeke, here. There's quiet over here. Here's a chair.
Is there like food in the corner that I can theoretically use as an excuse to leave for a second?
There is like a bowl of peanuts. There's a bunch of snacks laid around. There's going to be a kind of like a spread later on, as you were informed, but then like the people who are cooking it right now are still finishing up.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think Zeke looks over at MJ, looks over at the table that has clearly like nothing very much on it. And he's like, I'm gonna circle around and see if they had any volume. Yeah, I'll be right with you.
Okay.
And then just like
Go eat.
in that
Go eat.
direction.
Yeah, I'll be here.
And as you move, the two of you having that conversation. JPG, you hear this conversation. Let's describe your character and what are you doing right now?
I hate to like product place, but I always have to mention this whenever I play a Filipino character. But he's drinking. Yeah, he's drinking a bottle of Royal True Orange soda, and and you know when you're in the Philippines and you can immediately tell who a Phil-Am is, like just by the way that they're that's this guy just sticking out like a sore thumb, right? And he's kind of looking around the crowd, like like politely saying hi, but keeping conversation short. But it's very like, okay, nice clothing, definitely not for the climate. So he's kind of sweating through it as well, and yeah, just very like a little bit of a movie star air to it, like just to like him being there.
Oh no, are you in a members only jacket? Is that what's going on?
No. It's still like like a rolled up dress shirt, and but like it's appropriate for a funeral, but it's more appropriate for a funeral in America than it is in
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Philippines, right? And so, so this is Joe. Joe has been away the longest out of all the cousins, and he has a TV career in LA now. Where his first season of the show that they just did, he's coming off of his first season, and it was an absolute hit. So he wants to be there to pay his respects, but he's also kind of itching to get back to LA as well.
And you hear this conversation, and you see your cousins MJ and Zeke.
And I think I look over, and he kind of saunters over, I would say, but loses his nerve as he gets closer and closer. And he has something planned in his head. He's gonna say, what's up, familia, or like something like that, right? And it kind of just when he walks over, it kind of butters into oh, hey Quias, how are you? Like it's very it was like it was just, this is gonna be the most epic, like just like family reunion touch base ever, all the way to, oh, hello.
Oh yeah. Yeah, hello. Oh, movie star, take a seat. It's been too long.
Just pure true Filipino fashion, making fun of somebody for their success.
Yep.
For their job.
So I think he just like takes a seat, takes another swig of the Royal Orange soda, and kind of just sits there quietly, hoping that somebody else says something.
It's just there is that beat of like, man, look at this success story. Good job. Good job. But then breaking the silence, it's it's a lot. It's a lot, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to be home, and uh, it's not nice to be home under the circumstances, but we're making the best that we possibly can. And he starts to give like a little bit of like a Hollywood answer instead of like a family answer. Like so glad to be here with all of you. Uh, you know, um, uh, uh, he was a great man. Like things like that. It's like a very like, you're not talking to family, you're talking to a newspaper.
Yeah. And I mean, it's really easy to tell MJ's reaction to that. It's a little bit of like, okay, what are you really thinking, Joe? This is home. You don't have to be so, oh, Hollywood, about it. This is not Disneyland.
And I think he goes silent, and just scans the room for another cousin that he might that he might know.
Yeah, where's Jelly?
And with that silence, Jelly, please describe your character and how do you enter this conversation? You've heard most of it.
I have originally come from like the kitchen, having coerced someone to give me like cheeky lumpia, and so I have like a secret plate kind of thing as I'm walking over, and I've noticed this little group of my kuya's navigating through, lumpia in hand, phone in the other. Jelly looks very well put together in terms of like presentation, very much matters. They're a flight attendant, so flying is not really something that is foreign to them. They don't really have that sense of jet lag about them when they're walking around. They're quite comfortable and have only been they've only done an 8-hour flight as opposed to like the 23 hours or whatever that you have done. Their hair is long, well maintained. They're wearing a sort of semi-formal but light material black dress and sensible heels. Very funeral. Does look like they are definitely not from the Philippines, but has, I guess, the contrast between Joe and Jelly is Jelly's gone to the Philippines and is like, I am not wearing that. And walks over, and I think the first thing that she says to them is like this, not so loud that everyone else hears, but just to catch their attention. She's like, Hoy, mga anak ng Diyos, I'm here now. Kuya, kuya, kuya. And she gives like the lumpia to them, just like secret.
And I think it's at least from MJ, it's a very hey Jels, yes. And then I pass you a can of I was gonna say Red Horse. It's not Red Horse. That's a party drink.
San Miguel?
Well,
San
there
Miguel,
is-
yeah, San Miguel, it's San Miguel.
It's a bunch of, you know, the spread of the house. They knew that a lot of people were coming back, and the least that they want to do was make you all remember home. And you have everything from, you know, Royal True Orange to RC Cola to you have Red Horse San Miguel, and they even have Ginebra San Miguel, the gin, on the table with some pomelo juice on the side, and a bunch of like this huge cooler of what seems to be Tang orange juice for the kids. And
we're going all out with this. There's like
Oh,
sago
wow.
and everything too. Holy
everything,
butts.
because like was mentioned, it's a big family.
Yeah.
While the four of you are congregating, about 24 other cousins are talking amongst each other. There are definitely cliques and groups, not because of any form of drama, but more so that these are the people that kept in touch with each other. These are the people that were in the same states, same countries. And for the four of you, this is just normal. Family just getting together.
I've given everyone kind of like that little side hug and offered them a lumpia.
Mhm.
And I've taken I'm guessing it is a Red Horse. It's fine. Just don't tell the titas that I'm drinking. Secret.
Yeah. I mean, no one's gonna. I don't think anyone's gonna care too much. Everyone's so busy right now, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to see everyone here. Been a long time.
Yeah.
I haven't been to the States in a while, but Mr. Hollywood, Mr. Soon to be Hollywood, what's going on?
Soon to be Hollywood.
No. No. It's Zeke and I are just doing a side project film. You know, just something nothing Hollywood, just something, you know, kind of like the movies we watched when we were younger. You know, before we all left.
Man, you guys are always so creative when we were kids. Like, I can't wait to see what you guys put together. It sounds like a lot of fun. And I think he's like genuinely like, oh, okay. Like, this is, I think Joe's kind of realizing, okay, like where does this come from? It definitely comes from family, right? Like this want to be in front right? Like this want to be like like in front of the camera,
Mhm.
doing something in fiction or nonfiction or whatever, right? Like it's kind of like a bit of a realization for him.
Well, I mean, it's the we really got the idea when we heard that you had, started doing the television show, and we're like, oh man, we could do that too, So, I mean, it's early now. Zeke is mainly working on the paper work stuff, and I don't know. I read some books about writing screenplays and all that. Maybe I can ask you for some tips if something looks right or not.
Sure, yeah. I mean, whatever I can do. And is Zeke sitting with us as well?
I was like, where? Yeah, I was like, where's Zeke?
Zeke, I
Zeke,
think,
did you come
noticed.
back?
Zeke saw Jelly find Lumpia and was like, "Where the fuck did you find that?" And then like very clearly, like for the first time, his very beeline locked onto something at this funeral is like, "Where the fuck did you find that?" Comes over, I think has like one of those like lime green Philippine band like calamansi juice cans,
Yes.
and is drinking that.
Yum.
Shows back up and is like, "Oh, you found the Lumpia."
I found the person making the lumpia.
Because it wasn't on the table yet. Okay, smart.
So Zeke, I mean, tell us about, or oh no, let me take that back. Okay, so Zeke, what a like, MJ was saying you guys are trying to make a film.
Oh, yeah. I mean, so learning process, or I don't know. Neither of us really know as far as
Yeah,
we
learning
know a
everything,
lot, but got some good friends in the area who are like,
Oh, you've got more than you've got connections.
yeah. I mean, like I know some film industry lawyers, and they're looking over some paperwork, and I can ask them for help about actor contracts and stuff, like locations, permits, stuff like that. Just kind of get an idea of what we can do with what we've got. I don't think it's gonna be anything too big, but giving it a shot.
Yeah.
And
How about you? How about you, Jels? How's seeing the world?
Oh, I like Dubai. It's cute. It's nice. And I've just come back from Korea, which was it's okay. I think I prefer Japan, but it's okay. It's fine.
You can't tell Auntie Girly that you were at Korea. She's going to ask you to get all the beauty products. You know that.
I know that's why. Because they think that because I'm working as a flight attendant, I have 700 bags of luggage that I can carry everything in, and I don't. So I haven't told anyone. Shh, don't tell anyone.
Okay.
Secrets.
And
Secret.
And you hear from behind you a familiar voice, someone you've known while you were kids. A soft, gentle, motherly voice. What are you all doing here? Hope you guys are okay. And it is Aling Nena, which is the caretaker of the house. I am so glad to see all of you. It's been so long. How long has it been? 10, 12 years since you've last been here at the house?
Together, yes.
Look at all of you. Oh, MJ, so skinny. Don't worry, we'll get you fed right away, okay? Oh, and you, dear, and just squeezes your cheeks. Zeke, it's like you look great, Zeke. It's nice.
Thank you.
And
Thanks.
Joe, you don't have to wear that jacket inside. We don't really have air conditioning, but and takes out a handkerchief and kind of pats your forehead a little bit, removing a little bit of precipitation.
Yeah. How do I take psychic damage from that? Like, how do I she had to just shave a few HP off of my ego or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And She turns to you, Jelly. It's like, Jelly, you look so beautiful. Oh, it's so nice to see you. I
Thank
see
you.
I see you're keeping your figure for the being a flight attendant, huh? Oh, that's
Mm-hmm.
very nice. Food will be served in a few. Okay. Uh and I need all of you to roll me a brains
Flight?
roll.
A flight.
A flight
flight
Oh
roll.
no.
A flight roll is wild.
Roll to exit.
Okay. We said brains.
Yes, a
Yeah.
brains, and I need like an 8. So if you like I need like an 8.
Do we
Oh,
have exploded
no.
dice?
I rolled
got
a 5.
8 exactly, so there we go.
Do we roll exploded dice in this?
Yes,
Mm.
if you
Oh,
explode,
oh, perfect.
reroll
6.
6.
Heck yeah.
And Zeke, you said that you rolled an 8, right?
8 on the dot, yeah.
8 on the dot. You're noticing that Aling Nena is super out of it. And it seems as if the death has hit them really hard.
Oh, I think Zeke just kind of like, takes a step back, kind of tilts his head and goes, "Are you okay?" So, I know you're handling all of this, but how are you?
She says, "Oh, I'm doing well. It's just so many things to prepare for something like this. I know it happened weeks ago, but we had to make sure that, the body was prepared, then making sure the family had places to stay, and then the feast, of course, the feast. We can't have people come from so far to and with
Nick,
that
if you're
8,
if you're tired, we can help, right?
no, it's okay. Your Lolo Rod would have loved everybody to be happy together. It's been so long. With that 8, Zeke, you notice that there is more to this worry.
Mm-hmm.
And most of you also know that she's a little slimmer or gaunt, lacking in sleep. You haven't seen this woman in like 12 years, but you know that she's not looking as healthy as she should. And she's just, and a bell rings and it's like, oh, the food is ready. Let me make sure that everything is set and please enjoy the food, and it's so nice to see all of you.
See you soon.
She slowly waddles away.
Not the waddle.
Does
The
she have a
grandma
sister?
waddle.
Because in grand Filipino fashion, I'm gonna go to a sibling and gossip.
You notice that she leaves and she
Real.
doesn't go talk to anybody after. She goes to
Yeah.
the back and she starts telling the people who are helping with the food to set the table as
Mhm.
needed. You do notice one person attending to her younger daughter. You guys known her daughter. She's around your age. And last you've heard from maybe messages before that she became a nurse and she was the one who was assigned to your grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
She's taking care of her mother at this point. You now see the frailty of this woman. She's kind of slumped over a little bit, and the worry of her daughter.
Does she look a little run down to anybody? Because She
I
seems
mean,
tired.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't
Yeah,
imagine what she's going through at this point, right?
the only reason I didn't say anything about the the figure comment was because she looked so tired. I didn't think she could handle it.
Yeah.
I thought they got rid of that stuff ages ago.
No, not at all.
Fabian, I might have missed this. The name of the daughter, the nurse.
Well, the daughter's name is Tebang.
That,
Tabang.
Yeah,
and she's our
her
cousin.
yes, her name is Stephanie, but her nickname is Tebang.
Yep.
She's not a
Okay.
cousin. She is the daughter of the caretaker.
Oh, okay.
You've just
Okay,
known
gotcha.
them. Yeah.
Mm.
She'd be around the
s-
grounds when you
Basically
guys
a
would visit.
cousin.
Basically
Yeah.
a cousin.
Yeah.
Um,
So, as you're wondering, what could be wrong? I'm. Let me see what kind of role I'm gonna ask you guys right now. This is good.
Is Zeke going over there? Is Zeke,
Zeke is gonna do
Yeah.
that thing where you detour to the food, get an extra plate for somebody else, and then walk it over on the guise of forcing a conversation. So yeah.
Yeah, you guys
I've
walked.
been on the receiving end of that
Yeah,
many times.
Yep.
and you guys are talking about how run down she seems, and you're walking to the food, and you elbow, and you see Tito Pepe. Tito Pepe is a rambunctious sort. You're trying to muscle your way in, Zeke. Can you give me a bronze roll, please?
Cool.
It's like a 5.
Okay, that's not
Just
like the
need to
worst
get-
die I have, that's for sure. You said like a 5?
Mm-hmm.
That's like a 6. We're
Hell yeah,
passing
Zeke.
things by margins here.
And with that 6, Tito Pepe, you know that he was trying to box you out, and you push him aside. It's like, oh, look at you. That's what happens when you keep eating all those GMO things that you guys get in the States, huh? You all stocky now, huh?
Pepe, it's okay. You can get your flirt on some other time. Don't not now. And then
Ah.
push him like walk by.
And Tito Pepe, who you know, has 3 children. And he asks you, hey, just give you a moment. Uh, have you seen your cousins? Um,
I think Zeke looks around at a sea of cousins and is like,
No,
Tito
no.
Pepe, you have to be more specific.
I'm talking about my kids. My kids. I don't seem to have seen them
Have I
every.
seen his kids?
You haven't.
Okay.
You haven't. You're also noticing a lot of people like it. Like a lot of people kind of like broke off, but you would assume that everybody would have congregated when the food came out, and you're not starting to notice that like a lot of people just dipped. There's like maybe out of the 24 cousins, there's probably 8. And then within their all of their kids and their spouses, there's probably 12 people here plus that 8.
That's so small. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, I think Zeke looks around and just goes, no. And actually there's a whole lot of people not here anymore, huh?
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Hmm.
You know what? Yeah, just save me some of that caldereta, okay? Don't. All right, I'm gonna look for my kids real quick.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I think Zeke just kind of, now that he's noticed this, starts looking around, trying to like, all right, who is not here? What is happening?
And you're noticing a lot of titas are gone, and there's nothing wrong, seemingly wrong right now in the main dining area. But apart from it being sparse of people, you know that there should be at least like 50 people around here right now congregating getting food.
And there's like 20?
Yeah, there's like about half.
Okay, fuck. Is he just like, where did everyone go? Is there karaoke that no one told me about? What's happening?
Was that to us?
I think just generally out loud, but I think yeah.
The rest of you as well notice this.
Yeah, this is kind of weird, especially since all the food's coming out. Should we take a look around here?
You know, maybe the lechon's outside.
The lechon should be
let's-
outside.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, why don't we go take a peek
Yeah,
first?
here.
Okay.
Yeah, let's have a look.
You guys walk outside, and the fresh smell of the fat rendering off of the pig on the spit fills the air, and you are baffled to see one guy there just spinning a pig. He's having a hard time too, because there should be two people. You're looking out. The house is in the middle of a field. And within that field, nobody's there. No kids running around. It's still early. It's about 12:30 in the afternoon. The sun is bright and right above you right now. Nothing seems to be there.
Jeez, okay.
I want to go over to the lechon. Is it a tito or is it who's spinning the lechon?
It's just like this like teenage boy like just helping out his father cook the lechon. He's just cranking and having a hard time. It's like just grunting, trying to make sure that like this pig gets roasted evenly in all sides.
Jelly, while while you're talking to the boy, like I'm just gonna go over and help on the other side.
Oh, thank you. Oh my god.
Where is do you know where everyone is?
No, I don't know. My dad went in to help with serving the food, but that was like maybe 10 minutes ago. I thought they would have been done by now.
Huh. So I look over to the cousins. I said, so is everyone in the kitchen right now?
Kitchen's not that big.
It's not that big.
It's not that quiet either.
Okay, well let's see who's in. Let's see who's in the kitchen at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, on the side of the house is an entrance to the dirty kitchen where everybody should be preparing all the food before it goes in.
Can I go to that
Let's
door?
head over there.
Yeah.
Is there a way to go around and keep an eye on this kid too? Because I've like
Well, yeah,
sneaking into
the kid is directly
Okay.
straight ahead. You'll see like the door is to your left. So while you're walking, you can easily see the kid. But once you're inside, you won't be seeing him anymore, just because. Yeah.
Okay. I think since Joe and Jelly have that situation covered, I think Zeke is gonna head to the kitchen. Like, where the fuck is it?
Yeah, I'll go with you. Yeah.
Oh yeah, give me your jacket. It's while you're doing that, and then I'll help. I'll help hold just jacket because if you.
Good.
That's a good idea. Thank you.
So, quick question: is Joe staying with the kid, trying to turn the pig, or are you going with them, with the rest?
Is Jelly? Are you going?
I'm staying with you.
Okay, so I think we're gonna both stay outside.
Okay. You guys are staying outside, and MJ and Zeke, you guys enter. There is a screen door that opens into to a wooden door. You open the wooden door and you see there's maybe like 3 people there, just finishing up cleaning up.
There's no way it's only 3.
And
Yeah.
they look at you. It's like, oh, what are you doing here? Why aren't you all eating? And it's just
Well, we
like help, people who are helping with like family friends.
We were wondering where everyone was. I mean, yeah, the food's already out there and no one's touching it.
What?
We're yeah, no one's around.
Everybody already went in, and
We were just inside.
Yeah, we were just in there.
so
No.
there's a small kind of incline where there's stairs to the main house. You see this older lady just walk in. And it's like, oh, huh.
Have you
I
seen-
mean, there are still people inside the house. It's like,
yeah,
I mean, there
Dude,
are
okay,
people
really-
in here.
really quick. Do I see anyone who's, like my parents, any of the family?
You don't
Because
recall
it's,
seeing your parents.
Oh, but
Your parents linked away sometime during when you guys arrived.
okay. But okay, so is there I guess the question I'm asking is, have I seen anyone that I know is blood related in the last couple of minutes?
I mean, yeah. Like, there are
Okay.
blood relatives within the house getting food right now. Like, again, there's around like
Significantly
20. Yeah, there's just significantly
people.
less people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
From the 50 that was expected, from the 80 that was at the funeral to the 50 that was expected. You can
I'm
probably
texting in,
count
like, the
around
group
20.
chat. Like, nasan kayo? Like, in the chat, like, where is everyone?
Where we are celebrating like the funeral,
Mm-hmm.
how close is it to our, like, I guess for lack of a better term, like our ancestral home?
This is the ancestral home.
So this is the home. Okay.
Yes.
And so yeah, I would just like, the 4 of us just want to meet up and be like, hey, why don't we just all walk around the house, like see what's happening?
All right.
Yeah, we'll come back out of the kitchen. It's like, yeah, no, there's
No, nobody in the kitchen.
And
Well, I sent a message.
yeah. And as you guys congregate, the boy says, I think this is ready. I'm just gonna grab somebody to help me. Please, please enjoy the food. We'll take care of this. Thank you. And he starts to put sand on the fire pit, and starts to run inside, so he'll get help to grab the pig to be brought inside.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab a piece of the pig before.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna crack
Can we-
crack the
can-
Okay,
laptop.
see,
You have to, right? Like that.
I'm not.
You
Okay.
see,
So yeah, because I was gonna say, like, this is starting to get to be some like Fae true name shit right now. And if we eat the food or something,
you know that's
Well,
not
that-
how it works at home.
Ooh, crunchy.
What was that?
like, I'm so worried right now. I'm so
God,
worried.
You take
fucking
a-
hell.
You take a cleaver next to a kind of like a stump, and then you break off with the crunchy skin, slathered in oil,
Oh man.
and the
Good.
saltiness and the pepperiness. of
It's the worst time to be doing a game for food for me specifically.
I know, yeah. Tito
Damn it.
Junjun's gonna be so mad that we got first pit.
Mhm.
First
And
place.
the crunch
Oh.
echoes within your skull as it is perfect. And as you do so, you
Yum.
walk around. You know that there is a farmhouse nearby, like maybe a good kilometer from the house that has the cows and the pigs. You also have the chicken coop that is attached to it. You also know that there is a pathway to a river behind the house. And then there is the forest all the way in the back.
No one's. I say this as a group. No one's birthday is coming up, right? Like, there's no surprise thing. No.
No, definitely
Not that
not.
Nope.
I haven't been home in a while. I don't think anybody'd be throwing a
I
surprise
mean, there
party.
probably is, but not right now.
Okay.
Okay, well, I mean, from growing up here, right? Like, we know there are a few places to look around. You know, why
Before
don't
we go anywhere, Zeke is gonna go in the house because he has this. He's like, "Where'd that kid go?" I'm just like, "Hold on a second. He just left this whole pig here."
Yeah.
You
Where'd
go
he
in,
Yeah.
you go into the
Go.
house and nobody's in the dirty kitchen.
Cool.
And you're hearing voices in the dining area and the living area. But nobody's in the kitchen. You
Okay.
hear dripping of water from the faucet. And a little bit of laughter. And then that's it.
Zeke, in a action born of reflex, walks over, makes sure the sink is all the way closed, and then leaves to go
Yeah.
all right, are they in
You
the dining room? What's going on?
tighten
You-
it.
You off the
Mhm.
sink.
You tighten the knob of the sink, and as you look down, what looks like hair floats on a basin. And you look back again, and it's gone.
Is there still like water in the sink? Like,
There's still water
Or is-
in the sink.
okay.
Like there's kind of like this small basin
yeah,
where probably vegetables have been washed.
yeah. I think Zeke like grabs like a nearby like ladle or a spoon or tongs or something and just kind of moves the water a little bit. And is like, okay, that was weird, and then throws the tongs in the basin and leaves.
Okay. And as you leave, go together with your cousins. Do you tell them what you saw?
I don't think he's registered that as a thing yet, so no. I think he was like, that was a weird. I don't know. It's hot. Water and hot makes weird images. Goodbye. And then like,
Alrighty. Okay. So,
Oh yeah, the lechon's really nice. Like looking at Joe, who is like, I refuse to eat the haunted lechon.
I know, no. It's more for us.
is anybody else feeling a little bit uneasy right now? I mean, my mom's not here. Y'all haven't seen your parents. We should be looking around, right? Like, we should be looking around.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
We're going to the farmhouse to see if they're over there.
Okay, I guess let's go to the farmhouse next. And
Let's-
and Joe is like picking up a vibe right now.
Clea, it's
Joe.
like this though. What happens if it's a joke and then everyone's just waiting for us to get scared? That's why you just
Yeah.
chill, relax.
Okay. I mean, I know I haven't been home in a while, but like playing a practical joke at a funeral, I don't think that's one of the things we're known for around the world.
Joe.
Like it's not like nursing good
Oh, no.
food, practical jokers at funerals.
You
So,
didn't know.
I'm-
Lolo Rod, huh?
Yeah.
Joe. I need you to roll me a grit roll.
Oh God!
Roll a
Oh,
vibe check.
All right, what do I
need you
gotta?
to
What do I gotta
roll
get?
a
What do I gotta get,
True
man?
stereo.
Roll where the
Uh,
vibe checks you.
Get. I need you to get a 7.
No modifiers. Let's see what I got. Ah, I got a 4. I
Oh,
failed
shit.
every roll so far.
Okay,
Oh,
with a
no.
4.
Same.
With a
I
4.
rolled above a 5.
While you're talking and you guys are walking the front of the house, one of the windows on the top floor seems like you see a figure. Fingers wrap around the bamboo sliding windowsill, slides it a little bit, and you see decrepit, nailless fingers. And a
Okay,
figure.
fuck. Did you all see that? Did you all see that?
See what?
See what?
Was
When
it
I
BC?
point, is it still there?
As you point, the jaundiced eye that was visible with the covered face, with the face covered in hair, disappears.
You
You all
said that
had to have
we
seen
don't
that.
play practical jokes.
No. Okay, it's not a joke.
Is it a is it a moo?
And I think
Come
like
on.
Why would?
I
Why
think
would you
Joe
say
is
that?
like I think like Joe is transferred back to childhood because I think out of everyone like he was a little bit of like the softer scaredy cat.
Mm-hmm.
I have like my arms around Joe
Yeah,
as like
and,
this
like-
is all happening.
No, it's not like when we were kids. I saw something in that window. Like, there's something weird. There's something weird, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm fine to follow you to the farmhouse first, but like we should definitely check inside to see what that was.
Upstairs?
Yeah, there was something upstairs in that window, and he's
You
like,
want me to?
he's getting a little bit
Let's go.
exasperated.
Do we want to? We're already here. Should we just check upstairs?
That's just good.
Yeah, let's do that.
Hey,
Okay,
this is what I said. Okay.
I
Yeah,
grab your
why
arm,
don't-
Joe,
Yeah,
like
why don't-
comfortingly.
Why don't the Koyas go first? Just like, like why don't you know? And like,
Yeah. Okay. All right. Zeke is just going like.
Yeah,
fuck's sake,
like
you're
right
all
right behind you.
Yeah.
MJ is behind you too, finishing the last of my lechon,
Yeah.
crunching up.
And
the
you guys enter the house from where you came. The loud, rambunctious laughter, Tito Pepe, that you expected as soon as you walked in, did not meet you upon entry. You see, right there, just sitting with tears falling on their face, is Aling Nena. Their daughter also gone. You walk, and you're noticing 10 people around the living space. You head to the stairs, and the creaking of the old wooden floorboards echoes in this narrow hall. The humid air making you feel a little uneasy. You walk, you get to the landing, and you head to this room that supposedly Joe saw a figure. As you open the door, a breeze hits you, and no one is there. A neatly made bed and a bunch of belongings that are in a box meet you in this room. This room is your grandfather's room.
Whoa. It's just like I remember it.
I think Joe's like a
One-
little bit relieved to see that nothing's in here. But I
There's
think
only
he
one
kind of
difference. It's empty now. So
yeah.
Still smells
And
like him.
Ugh.
I think Joe would kind of like, now that he's relieved that nobody was in here, like he kind of just absentmindedly like kind of walks around the room and like looks a little bit through the boxes.
As you're looking through the box, find a little trinkets and baubles and things. You pull out, the first thing that you pull out is an old Game Boy.
I think it brings a smile to his face, and he takes it and he tosses it to Jelly, and he says, "Hey, look."
And you look,
I think.
slotted in the cartridge. It's Pokemon Silver.
Oh. And I like to. Does it have batteries in it?
No batteries in it.
Okay. And she's like, there's like kind of like you can tell that there's something at the tip of her tongue when she sees the game, and fiddles with the cartridge, like that whole like pulling it in and out of like the little slot for a moment, and looks kind of over at a certain Guia. Doesn't mention anything yet, but he's like, I remember this game. And she playfully like just like flicks the little, there's no batteries, but she like flicks the on switch.
And as you flick
On the
the
corner.
on switch,
Oh no.
the Nintendo sound, and it goes to the Pokemon screen, and it says continue.
I think there's like a shocked noise that comes out of Jelly, and there's no batteries.
What?
There's what?
And
Is
as
it one
you
of the clear Game
I was gonna
Boys?
say, is it one of the clear like?
Yeah.
The clear
It
ones?
is one of the
Yeah,
clear
yeah.
Game
God.
Boys.
Oh,
Yes.
Comic
no.
purple.
Yeah, okay.
I hate
Yeah.
you. I hate that all of us thought it at the same time.
It is one of the clear Game Boys, and as you show
Oh,
it to
God.
everybody, the screen is blank. Not like the clear green screen, but it's black.
Oh. That's not
Does
the
it
color
still
that's
say
supposed to be,
continue?
is it?
Not anymore.
Did you all hear that? The noise?
Did
Did
all
we?
hear that? Did
You
we?
all heard.
We did.
You all heard that the Game Boy turned on.
Oh, God.
It was as if it was turned all the way max. The volume
Yeah.
was turned all the way up.
The wheel spun all the way to the left.
Is that normal? Like it's impossible, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now Joe, you're starting. I'm starting to understand. It's weird.
Oh, you don't believe me when I see the thing in the window, but then
Listen,
you
I was
believe me when the
distracted by the
Game Boy
Lechon.
turns on?
I didn't
Okay.
see the thing in the window. I heard that.
Okay.
What did you
Two
see?
Weird things.
You just said
There
you
was
saw.
like there was a hand, and like when I look over to the bamboo sliding thing, like, is there any sign that anything was there?
Make a brains roll.
Yeah. So brains roll. What do I gotta get?
Get me a 10.
Does do my strengths build into this or no?
Yes, if your strengths built into this, like what strengths do you have?
So I was thinking, so all of us to have the skilled at
Mm-hmm.
move, and mine is skilled at piecing things together.
Sure.
Cool. All right. So what do I add to that?
You add a 1.
1 modifier.
Yes.
I'm gonna submit that. See what I got. I got an 18 on that one.
Yo, let's go.
Fantastic.
Let's go.
You've got a D20 brains. Okay,
you
dang.
you notice two things. Smells like jasmine. And the hand, where the hand was, you notice that there is makeup and fingerprint, like a handprint.
Do I see that handprint anywhere else in the room? Like, or
No.
any of that makeup residue? Okay, cool. So, like, I'll, like, bring them all over. I'm like, look, there's obviously a handprint here. And do you ever remember Lolo's room smelling like jasmine?
No, just aftershave and cigarettes.
Kappa, too real, dude. Too real.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wow.
Real.
No, that's weird. What is that? Is that makeup? Why would there be makeup here?
Would there be makeup in Lolo's room?
What type of is it? Is it like what type of makeup is it? Like
Jelly, this is the type of makeup that like was from back in like the 80s. Like this is like discontinued kind of like foundation.
Okay.
You wouldn't find this anywhere.
I'll let them know that it's foundation. Do I know? Like, did Lola have foundation on or something? Like, is that something that I could
I mean,
like? Were they?
I mean, you remember your grandmother would have would. Actually, you know what? Roll me a brains roll right now.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh,
Go D4. Let's go.
No.
Wasa,
No.
if you could say "oh no" all the time.
head.
I completely forgot. My accent breaks out. Hey.
I need you to roll, because of the information, I would need you to roll an 8.
Okay, so I feel like I lowered it.
Yes.
Do I even? I have a +1 to brains. It's fine. No, it's not fine. I only rolled a 4.
Oh God!
You
The
rolled,
dumbest group of cousins.
You rolled a 4, and you just can't remember what brand, but you know, like when your grandmother was alive, sure, she would have probably wore makeup.
I don't know who else would wear it, but do we? If I look around, do I see any like old things? Like
As you scan the
maybe,
room,
like, an
there is a
old makeup
dresser.
kit?
There's a dresser, like a vanity, and then like a small cabinet on the side of the room. The bed is one of those beds where a 4-post bed with like kind of like linen kind of curtains to them. And it's perfectly pressed as if nobody has been here since the passing of your grandfather.
Was
Say a
there?
little sorry for before I start to
What was your question?
politely.
Oh, I was gonna ask. Did Lola have a room here, like specifically for makeup,
No.
or like But we have the vanity in this room.
Yes, the vanity is in this room.
Yeah, Wasa, my apologies. Go for it.
Which,
No, it's okay. I
what
was
are
just
you?
saying sorry for.
Yeah, what are you opening, Wasa?
The vanity doesn't have the little drawers. Sorry.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, I'll have a look in the vanity first.
And as you open the vanity, first thing you see are nails. Fingernails.
Like real or falsies?
You want to make a brains roll for that?
We're just going to assume they're real.
Oh boy.
I'm just praying that they're just like, yeah.
The empty is baby in this moment.
And at the bottom of it are fingernails. Nothing else.
Ooh.
I saw that hand. Do those nails match?
You could check.
I don't want to though. I don't want to.
Okay. Hey,
Like,
you do the
does
action and
Jelly-
I tell you what happens. That's the
Jelly
exchange here.
Does Jelly say there are fingernails in here? Like
You
full
hear like
fingernails?
the full, like you hear like the ew,
Yeah.
and like the yuck look of,
I think
and
I
the
just
point over.
Oh, no.
I don't
think
think I
I,
tell
like-
you, so I kind of accidentally trick you into looking at the nails because I haven't said anything. I'm just like, ew,
Oh,
look
yeah.
at that.
Yeah, so like what I'm gonna do is I put MJ and Zeke like right in front of me, and I do like the peek and then look away.
Oh my god.
Zeke, MJ, you see fingernails at the bottom of
Okay,
things.
that's creepy. That's.
Yeah.
I'll look at.
Are
I'll
they
look at-
real? I
Is there-
assume.
Is this a brains roll?
Here's the thing. How are you picking that up? Are you like just looking at it? Like
I'm picking it up. I'm looking at
Okay.
it.
MJ,
okay,
as you
what-
pick it up, as
There
you
we
pick it up
go.
to as you pick it up to what is the word? I'm blanking.
Inspect.
To inspect it.
Got you.
Roll me a flight roll real quick.
A flight roll?
Yes.
Oh.
Roll to run.
Okay.
Roll to panic.
Okay, here we go. Oh, dang. Highest roll? 4.
Okay. I should have said what I needed. What I would have needed is an 8. Fortunately.
Okay, well, it's a D4.
Wait, But
On a
you get to
4.
explode.
Oh, it explodes. It explodes. You gotta
Yeah,
Oh,
roll
it
you
explodes.
get to
It is-
explode for that. Yeah.
Hell yeah. I forgot about that. 1.
Also,
Okay.
JPG, you have
With a
so many
5.
adversity tokens right now. Holy shit.
I know.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I keep
forgot about
forgetting.
those.
Take for
yeah.
adversity tokens on failures.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yep.
well, I have 2 adversity tokens after this roll, so
Okay.
I'll take one.
So
Oh, you-
as you fail the roll with a 5, you take one of the fingernails and a hand jets out from inside the vanity, grabbing your wrist. And
Oh my
as,
god, I like slap
gonna-
it.
Yeah, I was also gonna be like, no.
and as you slap it, it disappears.
Okay. Okay. Joe, I believe you.
A creaking noise comes from behind you as you see the dresser starts to open.
Oh my god,
Oh no. I'm gonna kick the vanity. I'm gonna walk out the room.
Yeah, just everybody run. I think everybody run.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah, I
grabbing
jet
Zeke. I'm
out.
grabbing gels. We're putting
We
Joe
got
in
out.
front of me. We're moving.
And as
running.
you open the door
Uh-oh.
to leave, the sunlight is gone, as if it's night, and a scream echoes around the house. And with that, we're going to take our first break.
The worst.
Well,
Oh,
our break.
no.
The worst part about this is I'm hungry, like in
Yep.
real life.
Thank you so much. We're gonna grab some snacks, grab some
Yeah.
drinks. You guys do the same. Stand, stretch, hydrate, and we'll be back soon. If anything, we have announcements later, but also check out the Kickstarter. Links in the chat.
Yeah.
See you
We hope
guys in
you're
a
having
bit.
fun. Going good.
Thank you so much for joining us. Thanks for being patient with us with this whole thing. Lovely to see you guys this evening. This is Balikbayan. It is a promotional AP for Balikbayan. The Return, which is now funding on Kickstarter. It's also a project we love. So check it out. The link is in the chat. And if you're checking this out as a VOD, the link will be down in the description. So right now we are at almost 4,000 out of our 11,000 something goal. And hopefully we can knock it out the park with your help. We have about 14 more days. Announcements for Bad House. Next week, Tuesday, premiering of Embers of Rage. It got pushed back a little bit, but now we're going to be airing our first pre-recorded session on Tuesday. That is, I believe, why am I forgetting the date? That is March 12th, 9 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific time. Join us there for a werewolf game with an all Latin cast. It's wonderful. It's very crime riddled, and it is an exciting show. We had a fun time doing our first session. Weeks after that, we will be live then. So yeah, give us a follow to make sure that you don't miss us when we go live. And for now, that's all of our announcements. Let's get back into the game. The bright sunlight outside that you were expecting to see is now gone. You notice that the house is starting to fill up with a little bit of fog, and a scream down the hall breaks the silence.
Down the hall where?
Down the hall on this floor. This floor, so within the house on this floor, there are about 6 rooms. It is a big familial house. And somewhere within this floor, you hear a woman scream.
Okay. Well,
Let's go.
yeah.
Sprinting towards it.
Yeah.
Joe does
Going.
not want to go, but he follows everyone else.
Joe, we are
he also
safer-
doesn't. He does not want to be alone at this point.
Yeah, we are safer together. We're going.
Okay.
You get into the middle of the floor, and you have several options. Roll me a brains roll, to kind of figure out where was the source of that scream.
What do we need to hit?
I need you guys to hit a 7.
I got a 7 exactly.
Okay.
Or
Wow, we all really rolled low on that one. Don, what about you?
17, baby.
What?
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
Got it.
you take the
I
lead
got a
on this
brains
one.
12 and it exploded.
Joe,
There's our Silicon Valley fucker.
I think Zeke should take the lead on this one since he rolled
yes,
higher than I
but
did.
Joe, you were like, wait, is it there? It sounds like that, and then Zeke, you immediately clock where it was from. You
Okay.
point over. It is one of the kids' rooms.
Oh, absolutely the fuck not. Do not fuck with a kid.
It is
Yeah.
It is one of the rooms that has several bunk beds for the kids whenever they come to visit.
Is there like a broom in the hallway?
Yes, there is.
Cool. I think Zeke just grabs it and then just like kicks the door in. Like, all right, that's absolutely not.
You try to open it, and there is resistance. Now that you're kicking the door in, I need you to roll me a bronze check.
That we can do.
Yeah, a bronze.
All
I
right,
need you to
and,
get a 8 on this.
8. All right, let's see. That's an 8.
Okay, with an 8,
Nice.
you try and open the door. There's a resistance. You step back and you kick it. It doesn't fully fly open, as if there's something
That's fine.
blocking it, but it is open. You see inside it is dark, and the hot, humid air has now turned into this humid mist of coldness around.
I think Zeke just like if you're a kid and you're like scared something's coming through the door, you're gonna throw stuff at the door. Zeke doesn't want to get hit by random things, so I think he just kind of like goes to the door and goes, "Knock, good."
No response.
I have my phone light.
Coming
You
in, and then
you
just like
shine
shoulder
your
to it and
light.
push.
Yeah. Before you push, Jelly, you shine your light, and you kind of see that it's as if there's no moonlight coming in. You know that there's a huge window in there. If it's nighttime or daytime, there should be ambient light coming in. And it's like it's a closet. You shove the door in, and what you see in the corner, a dark figure huddled together. Like a big mass. You're not sure what it is. You can't make it. You can't make it out. Jelly, do you shine the light on this mass?
Yes.
You shine the light, and it's this weird kind of mass of flesh stitched together as if you took a bunch of army men and set it on fire, put them together. You see
That's
a little
creative.
bit.
Thanks for
You see a little bit of movement as if it's breathing. Zeke, you start to hear.
I'm always here.
Zeke, what are you doing?
Zeke has the broom out in front of him like like it's gonna do anything. And it's just like, I don't know who you are, but you're not welcome in this house.
Close the door.
Thanks.
Wait, do you close the door behind Zeke?
No.
Okay. Do you guys just leave the room?
No,
I
Zeke
want
is,
to use-
like half in the door, I think, at this point.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm like behind, just trying, like looking over, but I don't want to look the same way that Joe was with the
Mhm.
vanity jar.
You guys
Ugh.
all. Yes.
Joe is just Joe. Joe has no words. Joe has nothing
Joe has
right
no
now.
words. Jelly, you're
I have a
Pointing your-
hand on. Yeah, I have the light there and like a hand on like kind of like the back of the shirt of Zeke, just in case something happens to just like
Yeah.
pull him out.
you are holding the shirt and you're pointing the light, and you feel this weird sensation, like a chill at the back of your head, back of your neck. And as you look at the first face of this mass of what seems to be different kind of body parts, a face that is familiar is your father, unconscious in this mass.
Oh my god! I just feel like I have to roll something to just like. Oh wait,
Roll
I
me-
have cool under pressure.
Okay, you're cool
Oh,
under
no.
pressure.
Oh wait,
Cool. Zeke, you're starting to notice now. You're also looking for your parents. Near the bottom, near the floor, turned as if they are pushed against it, is the face of your mother. The whole mass continues to slightly breathe in and out. As silence has stunned you, Zeke, I need you to roll me a flight roll.
Okay. What am I aiming for here?
You are aiming for a pretty easy, a 6.
You say pretty easy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a 4 on a D4, so
Explode.
maybe 7.
Okay. And as you're taken aback by the sight of your mother's face on this mass of flesh, what seems to be the figure that Joe was speaking of is right behind the door, ready to snatch you, possibly add you to the collection.
Hit him with a broom.
All right,
Wallace with the Wallace, let's go.
Absolutely not. Wow.
they try to grab you and you move away. I need you to hit with a fight roll, please.
Okay.
All right, while you're rolling,
Yeah.
who thinks just about everything in this house is blessed?
Where's the holy
'Cause-
water? Where's the shrine?
Because I gotta tell you, there are some wild things my mom has had me get blessed at church. So
Yeah.
What am I aiming for, by the way?
You're aiming for, let's say, a 10.
Okay, that might be difficult. Yep, that's pretty difficult. That's a 4.
A 4. You move away and you try to hit it, and it dissipates. It disappears.
Oh shit! I'm back.
Hi.
Bong.
Bong.
It disappears with the sound of the Taco Bell.
Actually, perfect.
It's fluctuating. I might
There's a bell.
disconnect the.
Yeah.
Actually, it's perfect. You hear a bell in the distance for some reason.
Beautiful.
As you swing, you thought it would catch purchase.
Again.
We might be losing Kappa, but I'm gonna continue with the description real quick.
on.
As it disappears, you notice now that the open is fully open. Like the door is fully open and the light is shining on this mass. A bunch of the kids that you recognize, your cousin's kids, your nephews and nieces, are also a part of this mass.
Is there anything that, like, in this room that's just anything that can give me any hint on how to deal with this? Otherwise, I think it's like, okay, this is a problem for later. Close the door, leave. Like,
Now that the threat is away,
yeah.
you look around. You notice on one of the bunk beds pictures of everyone. Pictures of you guys as a youngster. Pictures of everyone who has visited the house and that you can assume is the last time that they were there. Some of the kids that you see were infants the last time they were here. Another bell rings in the distance. For some reason. You're not sure.
And everyone's hungry again.
And you start to notice the pattern. Everybody's picture is when they were last here. Everybody seems younger than before. It's been a while for everybody since they've been at the familial house.
Okay, so, like, does it look like maybe that's like, because it was like the people in the flesh pile have been like added to it essentially, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're looking at it, it looks like there has been like maybe 10 bodies on this flesh palette.
Where's everyone else?
I don't know, but I don't think they're leaving.
And as you look after focusing on the pictures, the flesh pile is gone.
Kuya Joe, you were right. Let's get the holy water. Nah.
Wait, this. Oh God, I hate that I'm gonna say this right now, but why was it in this room?
Are the pictures gone too, or are the
Pictures are still there.
Oh, okay.
Every
Is this
single
the room that
person.
everyone stayed in when they were younger? Or like
Yes, this is the kids'
with-
room. Like, there's another kids' room, but this was like the one that like had the most beds. The other rooms were like auxiliary for when you can't fit in here.
I want to investigate the heck out of this room as
Oh,
quickly
yeah.
as I can because I'm still terrified.
Okay.
I'll be with you for moral support.
You investigate
like-
this room and you notice that one of the pictures that includes you in it, Joe, when you were a child, a woman and your grandfather were holding you. This woman in the picture seemed familiar. Then you remember, it's your grandmother. But also, this was the figure that you have been seeing so far.
Is it monstrous in the photo or is it
No.
just regular? Okay, cool.
You
Regular person.
You flash back to you asking your grandfather how he met your grandmother, how he had to woo her, serenade her nightly, as she was one of the most beautiful women in the town. And you remember him saying he was the luckiest man to have been graced, to have been loved by your grandmother.
When he serenaded her,
Yes.
was there like an instrument involved? Was it singing? Like, how did he serenade?
There was an instrument involved. There was a guitar involved.
Okay, I look around the room for the guitar.
The only place you think the guitar would be is in his room.
We have to go back?
Oh no.
I mean, but we gotta though.
Okay.
Right?
Look, and I
Dude.
think I take the photo off and I'm like, look, think whatever we're seeing right now, and just follow me here, but I think whatever we're seeing right now is connected to Lola. Look really close to the hands that grabbed you, right? Like I think whatever this is, it might be. I mean, with Lola just dying, like, you remember how sad Lola was when Lola died? Like, does it happen the opposite way? When somebody passes and you've already passed?
Maybe.
I mean, could she be suffering too?
Oh man, maybe this whole time.
Look, he always used to tell that story. When he was courting her, he would always sing. There was a guitar. There was a guitar involved. Out of the three of you, who knows how to play guitar? Because there's 4 Filipinos in this room, so it has
Everyone.
to be.
Well, somebody's gotta do it. Somebody's gotta have dabbled with the guitar at least once. It's yep.
Definitely Jelly.
Yup.
It's 100% Jelly. It's 100% Jelly.
I'm just hiding like my ukulele in the background as well.
Yeah, I think Zeke was like the drummer kid, was not like the guitar kid.
And
Oh god. Here we
Mine
go.
is downstairs over there. Like I can't go and get it.
And
Yeah, no, move.
while you are thinking of a way to bring out the spirit through that serenade, I need everybody to roll a brains roll.
Fuck, here we go again.
Mate.
I
Come on,
need somebody
brain.
to get a 10.
I've double exploded on this D4. Come on, baby, let's go. Okay,
Rolled
no,
a
this is
13.
crazy. Well,
I
Because
heard a
dice explode.
13.
16.
Okay, I only got a 12, so somebody else has got to lead this one.
Okay.
Nine.
Jelly's one brain moment.
All right.
Okay.
I
Jelly.
failed. Yeehaw.
You get a 16. You remember the last time before your grandmother passed. Last thing that she said was that it was always good to see the family, but I wish that everyone was together. Everyone was so far that if they could, they would have everybody in one place.
If I can just turn everybody into meat, then they won't leave.
Could have had dinner first, you know.
Yeah, I mean, Ola, we'll stay. Just let us have the lechon first. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Right?
And as you
So-
walk back to the room, you see that the dresser is now fully open. And the only thing in that dresser is the guitar, acoustic guitar that has been marred by time, but is still functional.
Okay. So we got the guitar. Does anyone remember the song or how to?
Yeah, who remembers the song? Or are we just gonna do a random harana? Are we just going to harana and just
Oh,
like
God.
go?
Oh,
No.
God.
Okay, maybe Lolo wrote it down somewhere. Okay. Now that I know it's Lola's hand, I'm not scared of it. I'm gonna start rummaging.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
start rummaging. The fingernails are gone.
Oh, thank God.
But as you reach deeper into the vanity, you see a small pocketbook, kind of like a journal.
Okay. Okay, maybe I'm gonna grab it. Have I seen this? Have I seen this before?
No, not really.
No. Okay.
It's
Good.
gotta be a fucking.
I imagine there's like some sort of like leather tie or something. What is it?
Yeah, there's like a kind of like a
Yeah.
wound
that.
kind of thing. Yeah.
Unwind it and open it and start leafing through it and just like looking for anything that looks like lyrics or something.
Roll me, let's say grit, because a lot of the writing is faded,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and you're trying to make out what these words are. And I
Am I
need you to roll me a. This is a little harder. 12.
Can I tell me how adversity tokens work again?
You can spend adversity tokens, and you will be able to for each adversity token is a step forward to the towards your goal.
Okay. But I would still need to roll, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do. And if I remember correctly, I have to spend the adversity tokens before the roll.
No, you can spend adversity tokens after the roll.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. That's a 10 on a D10, so it explodes. And that's a 6.
Nice.
That's 16.
Let's go.
With a 16, because it's 5 beyond, you find the song. That was easy. But you find an entry at the last page, the last entry. It just says that they're so sad that they're happy for the family's success in their endeavors, but they are so sad that they are fragmented, separated by distance, even emotionally, as if other people don't know who each other are anymore.
When you say they, is this from the perspective of Lolo?
Of your
Or-
grandmother.
Okay, so Lolo is making notes that Lola is.
No. Your grandmother's handwriting. This is your
Oh, this is.
grandmother's thing. Yes.
As
Oh,
long as
Yeah,
and
okay,
she's
Lola kept it.
making notes about. Okay, and I'll relay that to him. Like, I think, yeah, I think Lolo was sad that we left.
And then reading the last passage. Only thing that they would love more in the world is knowing that the family, despite distance, will know that they will have a place to stay here.
And I'll read that word for word
Mhm.
out loud. I guess got too caught up with work and trying to integrate to really come back home and spend time with the family, you know?
yeah.
I think that last line, or one of the last lines in there was like knowing that we had a place to stay. I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
But you as you or Joe?
As Joe. So like
Okay,
Joe
okay.
has an idea, right? And you know, I think he says to all of you is okay. And I'm gonna bring this up to Fabs. Is there a room that like because all of us were connected and we had established this in our background, but like all of us had connected over video games and like playing games with each other, right? Was there a specific room where all of that would happen?
There was a TV room, yes.
Okay. I tell I tell MJ to grab the guitar and I tell Jelly to grab the Game Boy.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, follow my lead here, but what if we go back to the place where all of us were still together, right? What's the one place we always spent the most time? And I think like that's when we all kind of realize like, oh, it's the TV room. Like
Yeah,
we'll
beating
go.
your ass in Crash Team
Mhm.
Racing.
Okay,
Mhm.
well, that's not totally accurate, but yeah, so I tell him to bring the Game Boy, bring the guitar. We're going to the TV room.
Okay.
Guys head to the TV room. Looking out of the window, it's not that it's dark. It seems like everything is black and white, like sepia colored. And you head to the TV room. You open the door. There's resistance to it. I'm not gonna have you make a check, but it does take some force to open. Within there, you hear voices. Not a conversation, but groans of pain and exhaustion. You hear a thumping noise as if there's just a beating heart. And you're not sure what it is. The room itself is dark. What do you guys do?
Ta-da-da.
You start playing the guitar.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I'm gonna play like just some calming music on the guitar.
Okay.
And then I want to tell. So I think Joe tells Jelly to turn on the Game Boy. because there's a reason that thing is working without any batteries.
I'll go turn it on, and I'll just say offhand, and it's sort of me trying to calm myself down. It's like the last time I played this, someone deleted my save file. Just out there and like trying to calm myself down as I flick it on.
I think Joe absentmindedly asks, "Wait, who did that?"
What do you think, huh? And I just like,
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, Joe, that was you.
Wait, that was me?
Ay, pastos, yeah.
MJ.
don't cover
And-
for Kuya Zeke. It was Zeke.
Yeah, I was like, was it me?
that
That
was
was
me.
Zeke.
And MJ,
Yeah, that was-
I
that
need
was
you
me.
to roll me a charm roll. Very simple.
Ooh.
Interesting.
I just need you to roll a 6.
Okay. Well, a charm is maxed out at a D6, so
Let's go.
can I
Investigate.
yeah, I was gonna say I rolled pretty badly there. Can I spend an adversity token? Because I rolled a 1.
Of course.
Okay, I will
Might
spend an
give
adversity
adversity?
token. I've got 2.
Sure.
Can I spend 2 at once? How many adversity tokens do I need to spend?
You'll need
to succeed
5.
here? F.
I have
You
4.
need 5 to make it.
Well,
I have 4. Let's. If I can give all of them over to him, like.
No, you can't.
Yeah, is there a
Dang it.
limit to how many we can give? Okay, cool.
You can't.
Don't-
I won't let you guys share, but here's the thing.
Oh, okay.
As you're playing, it works. Spirit
Oh.
comes to you.
Oh, cool.
But behind the spirit, you see this weird, eerie glow of the mass, now bigger than before. And it grabs you. I need you to make... Actually, no, because you did fail your charm roll. Grabs you. And it starts to drag you.
Fucking broom
And
again.
it
No,
starts
yeah.
to say, come, child. It's time for TV
Zeke,
time.
Zeke. I fully dropped the guitar and I'm like with my other
Zeke is
hand.
just like, Lola, knock it off.
Fight roll, please.
Cool. So I have protective as a strength.
Sure,
Which
add-
means I think I just get a flat +3 to
There you
when I'm
go.
defending my friends. So, all right, fight. What am I aiming for here?
Say an 8.
8. Okay.
Simple.
And I can spend
I'm
adversity
gonna-
to buff it to buff my
Yes.
points of extra time. Okay. Are you a 5 plus a 3? Hey yo, let's go. That's an 8.
Okay, with an 8,
Yeah.
you hit. And it doesn't land purchase, but it lets go of MJ and it looks at you, Zeke. Bastos.
Yeah, okay, fine. It's fair. I deserve that one.
Who taught you that? You go and leave, and now, with your American sensibilities, you think you can hit your grandmother. She tries
Americans-
to grab. Tries to
American
grab
sensibilities
That's
too real.
so
Too
real.
real.
Oh my
too
God.
real.
you. She tries to
Oh.
grab you, and this cold, chilly touch goes through your heart. You feel dragged towards. It's okay. We will be together now.
Are we both getting dragged at this point?
No, just Zeke. You were now
Oh,
on the
just Zeke.
ground.
She's. I pulled aggro. It's me.
I think Jelly just like yells out, Lola, stop, and like just tries to stop
Roll me,
this. Like,
roll me a charm roll.
sorry.
Roll me a
Oh,
charm roll.
no.
Difficulty 7.
12.
7.
I know it's probably useless, but I'd like try to, pry her spirit fingers off of Zeke.
I rolled an 8.
You
Hell
rolled an
yeah,
8.
let's
Okay. I suddenly forgot like what the thing was. I think I asked for
It was a charm roll.
it's a charm roll
Yeah, charm roll.
go. Charm 7?
7, right? Yes, 7.
Mhm.
She stops. And she looks at Jelly. Going to leave me again. You're all going to leave. Your grandfather left and I alone. Everyone be going away. Never to be seen until next tragedy. No one calls, no one writes. Are you going to leave again? This is the only way I can keep the family together.
Yeah, but look at them. They're in
And
pain.
you see this mass kind of glowing as if you shined a flashlight through your hand. The thumping, beating of the hearts together, suffering. MJ, with what you said, roll me a charm roll. Difficulty 4.
5.
You see a break in the facade. Zeke, you get let go. This house will be left. Grow old, it will be broken down. The family will forget the ties that bind us. Why should I stop?
Lola, I mean, I don't think it'll be forgotten. I mean, not everyone left, and we still come back. We still keep up with the cousins and aunties and uncles. New, like there are nieces and nephews, and they're all growing up in this house, right?
Without me or your Lolo, then no one will come.
Well, that's
How will I know? How will I know that you won't forget about this place? About your family?
And I think Joe's gonna take a chance on this one.
Yeah.
And be as honest as possible, and I think out of all of the fear that Joe's feeling right now, I think he says, Lola, the place doesn't matter. We're always gonna be home as long as we have the things that you and Lolo gave us, and things that our titos and titas gave us, and home isn't far, because home is, and he looks at his other cousins when he says this, home is when we're with each other, no matter how far away we are.
As you say that, in an instant, their face is next to yours.
Oh no! Oh, come on!
No.
be there for each other. She turns around. I need one last request from the four of you to set them free.
I think we all listen intently.
Yeah.
Follow me. She floats out of the room.
Yeah.
I follow, but I grab someone's arm because I'm not
Oh,
going
yeah.
there. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think all four of us just
Yeah.
grab hands.
Yeah,
And we're like,
I'm
I fully
holding.
got like my Birkenstock in my hand, like as we're moving.
How did you get the chinelas inside?
Oh no.
And as
Listen, we were haunting. Okay, it was haunted. Didn't have time.
you follow the spirit, goes out to the back. There's this mango tree side.
Oh damn, we got a mango tree? Hell yeah.
It's old, sturdy. And she says, please, chop down that tree. Chop it that we may all be free.
Okay. Lola, when you say all, what do you mean by that?
And she tries to say something. You notice that she can't. She looks away and she just disappears into a mist.
I mean, as long as we can grab tools from like the farmhouse or something, we're doing it, right?
Yeah,
We're
we'll
doing
grab.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
gotta chop that tree
But
down.
But I think it's very much like I think it's a scene where it is in like it's honoring what Lola wanted, right?
Mhm.
It's all of us are working together.
Yeah.
One of us runs to grab water for everybody else as we're doing this. Because I mean, mango trees aren't too thick, right?
No,
I
they're not.
guess it is. How big's the tree?
It depends
Yeah,
how big
right?
the tree is.
But
Yeah.
my soft Americanized demeanor is I mean, like, I'm not used to this kind of work, right? Like, and so
Oh, I got it.
yeah, so I think we're all taking turns. We're helping each other.
We've got one of
Um,
those saws where like one person is on one side of the tree.
Well,
Yeah,
there's
one person
no
is on the
there's
other,
no
and we're-
saw like that, but there are axes, and you
Okay,
go
well,
through it. And
that's the sentiment, though. Just I want that to be clear.
yeah.
yes, and I need you, whoever's chopping down the tree, to make a grit roll for me, please.
I got a D10. Who else? Who has something
I
better?
got a
I
D20
also got a
in it.
D10.
All right, Zeke's leading this.
Yeah.
I need you to roll me a 15.
Jeez.
Okay.
Oh no, you got this. You got a D20. And like, how many adversity tokens? Like
I
8,000.
got like 4. Yeah. I
Oh,
haven't failed
no.
a lot in this game. But that's a 14. I will pop an adversity to hit that 15.
With a 15, the problem isn't chopping down the tree. The problem is having the will to chop the tree. Something is stopping you. Something is making your shoulders feel heavy after every swing, and it's not the opposing force of the tree.
Yeah.
Notice something. Notice something behind the tree. Distance. And
I'm going
you
around the tree.
you see a tiny figure. An angry figure. With the face of, I would say it has a face of an old man that's older beyond years. 100, 200, 300, maybe 1,000 years. It's angry. Its blood red eyes looking at you. And it tries to point at you. In this grit roll of 15, you feel like, oh, Nuno sa punso. I gotta get away from this.
Oh.
And you dodge whatever it's thrown at you. The rest of you see this weird creature on this rock cast some form of magic. One of your cousins.
Oh.
And it notices all of you. What do you do?
I'm gonna hit this thing. I'm taking off the chanela. I'm gonna throw it at it and then follow up with the tackle.
Okay. Using your brawn or your fight,
Okay.
I will let you decide to attack this.
My brawn is a D20, so I'm gonna do that.
Okay. You need
behind
to
this
hit,
wiry, lanky frame is all muscle.
You need to hit a 10.
I need to hit a 10. Oh,
You can
easy.
take half if you'd like. But if you roll and you succeed farther, like 5 more than 10, more stuff will happen.
Okay, well, I rolled, like, I let go of my dice as you said that, and it landed on 19. So
Okay. Fantastic.
Like that old man faced whatever the fuck that is.
let's go.
Hit him.
Let's go.
You
This man ruined my dinner.
You chuck the Birkenstock, and as it soars in the air, as if it's slow motion, it goes to look at you, and it hits it in the head so hard that like a hand on a clock, it spins around its body. And it disappears, giving you a moment to chop down the tree.
Go.
I'm gonna give you all a collective
Oh no.
bronze roll.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Cool.
Together, I need everyone to hit a 24.
Okay,
Oh,
come
we're
on, baby.
cutting? Okay.
I got a 14.
Okay, now you only need 10.
Was it?
Wasa, that's either a 1
What
or a
did-
30.
I rolled a 20.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
Did you roll a 20 on a... So that explodes.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
So rolls another 20, 2 in a row, 40.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, I rolled a 20 and then a 9.
That's fine.
I rolled a 3, so I'm
29.
so helpful.
You're
That's-
chopping down the tree.
With
Jelly just walks up, takes the thing, and is like, no.
And as you toil
Holy-
on the trunk of this tree, you start to notice that the creature is starting to appear again. And as it materializes, before it points its decrepit finger with its disgustingly long and dirty nail, the tree tips and it falls. And with a crunch, this thing is no more. Each one of you falls conscious. And only thing that wakes you up is the smell, the lechon being served. The sun is back up in the sky. The laughter of children echoes the field. The clinking and clanking of plates and silverware reverberate around the walls within the house. You guys come to with the tree only but a stump left.
Does anyone else? Do we see everybody else at the party now?
Yeah.
Or at the celebration? Sorry.
You see a
Okay,
child being chased by a chicken from the chicken coop, and
So
their
no-
cousins laughing.
My
So
sister
nobody
heard
else
that.
realizes what happened.
Yes.
I'll look at my cousins here, the three of them, and just did did all of did all of
And
you
yep, that happened.
You know, I want to look into everything that happened today. And I think he looks back at the stump, and Joe says, but I think Lola and Lola would want us to enjoy ourselves first. With everybody else.
I agree.
Yeah, there are whole human beings that I don't even know the name of here.
Yeah.
You guys
So
walk
let's
in.
go.
You guys leave and walk in. Who is the last to leave the stump?
Definitely not me. I'd be running from it first.
Maybe.
I was gonna
I
say
have the axe.
it's yeah, it's either Jelly or MJ, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, say MJ. As you're walking away from the stump, not sure whether it's pareidolia, your imagination, or it's actually there. Etched within the rings of the stump is an image of a woman. Looks like your grandmother. The hunger is too much. Everybody is calling. All walk towards the front door. Your uncle's teasing. Where have you been? Food's getting cold. MJ, you're very skinny. Should eat more as people constantly put food on your plate. Joe, small cousins, heard about you on TV and asks for selfies. Zeke, Jelly, you guys get a bunch of questions about your professions, while you, Jelly, one of your aunties, is asking, hey, can you get me these beauty products from South Korea? It is a somber event to come together for a funeral. But one thing that Filipinos do is make a gathering, a celebration. We might get on our nerves, we might cause each other psychic damage with all the questions about our lives, especially with the older generation. One thing is true, that when everybody is together, no matter by blood, everybody's family. And that's where we're going to end this one shot. Thank you so much for joining us. This has been Balikbayan, a one shot in support of Balikbayan The Return, a comic that is kickstarting right now. Thank you so much for joining us. It was a wonderful event, wonderful opportunity to be able to share this with you guys, our culture with you all. Let's go around. Let's meet the cast, see where you can find them, and let's start with Kappa.
Yeah, sure. Hi everyone. My name is Kappa. Christian's okay too. I played MJ Leyende, the blue collared trope from this system. You can find me on the internet at the Kappa Chris. I don't know. I'm in a bunch of stuff, but like this, a few of the things that you can find me on soon, or you can look forward to are 2 writing credits. One in Undying Corruption, the the setting and adventure based in fantasy, like a fantasy Korea. I got to wrote on the fantasy Japan portion of that, so check that out. I believe the online PDF is out now if you pre-order. And then towards the later this year is going to be the PDF version of Tales from Sina Una, which is a the first book is out right now. It's a setting based in pre-colonial Philippines, and we wrote a bunch of adventures for it, and I got to write one. Very proud of it. Yeah, if you want to see what else I'm on and other performances that I've been on, you can follow me on Twitter, and that's probably the best place that I give updates on.
Fantastic. Ryomasa.
Hello,
Hey, everyone,
I'm
my
Ryan.
name.
Oh,
Oh, you said Ryomasa. I thought you said
yeah.
Wasa.
It's all
That's
good.
cool.
Oh.
Very no. With that, you're taking it. That's all you.
Whoa.
Go,
Okay,
go.
again,
Whoa.
Wasa. There you
Real
go.
Wasa.
You're so excited. Go.
Oh my gosh. I've just lost all my marbles are gone now.
This is embarrassing
Just I know how embarrassing. I'm so anyway, g'day everyone. My name is Wasa. I'm just taking over whenever Rio just talks for apparently the reason. Anyway, you can find me on Twitter on Wasabote, WASABOTTE. I write stuff. I also wrote for Tales of Sina Una, and I was also on the original setting book as well. So that's one thing. I play in a couple of games. There's one called Finding Ithaca right now, which is a podcast as well. And other things that I can't talk about. But it's all cool. Now you can go to your Wasa.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Thank you. You're good. Hello, I am Ryomasa. You can find me on the tweeters at RY0MASA because a long time ago somebody took my name on Twitter and is no longer active, but that means I can't get it back. Big sads. I think primarily right now you can find me over on twitch.tv/Daxara19, DAXARA 19, where I'm part of a Hunters 2012 cipher game set in Philadelphia with some very wonderful people who you should absolutely check out. I play a completely normal human cowboy with nothing secret whatsoever, promise. Yeah, I think apart from that, you can also find me also in a writing credit if you like Pathfinder specifically, and you specifically like cool beastie things and like sort of Monster Hunter-esque adventure-y shit. Check out Howl of the Wild, which is coming out from Paizo at some point this year, I believe. I was one of the writers on that project. The secret bonus game, for if you actually know me already, is if you look at that book, try to figure out what I wrote, because if you know me, it will be obvious. But it hasn't been announced yet, so I can't tell you. Other than that, there's a couple of projects I have in the works that I can't talk about right now. But yeah, follow me on the tweets on the Bluebird Hell site if you want to know more, because unfortunately, I'm not on any of the other ones, and I can't be bothered to make a new one on anything. So,
Mood. And last but not least, JPG.
Hi everyone, I'm JPG. I'm a pop culture educator and consultant. You can follow me on Twitter at SpeakerJPG. I do a weekly live stream. I'm about to make some appearances at WonderCon Anaheim if you're in the Southern California area. I speak at conventions like San Diego Comic-Con, Gen Con, Big Bad Con in San Francisco as well. Just find all of my work and stuff there. Just pop culture and TTRPGs is what I love to do.
Fantastic. And last but not least, last but not least, is myself. My name is Fabian. I am producer here at Bad House RPG. And I am the artist for Balikbayan, the comic that we are promoting today. Thank you so much for joining us. You can find more of my stuff at Rockets and Pens for my comic stuff, and on Tuesday I will be a part of that cast of Embers of Rage, the All That Nay cast of Werewolf the Apocalypse V5. So check us out then, Tuesday, 9 p.m. or 8 p.m. Eastern and 5 p.m. Pacific. Yeah, I do also want to say we have the great privilege of sharing our culture with you guys, and we are funding a Kickstarter. But the world is cruel and crazy right now, and people want to help where they can. Um, you can just share a project for people who have extra, but if you want to help out, there are other people that don't have our privilege that are being completely eradicated. And we need to focus on what is important. We appreciate your support here, but let's focus our support to those who need more. Again, we are completely privileged, and we acknowledge that. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us tonight. And we'll see you guys on the next time. Bye.